Hi, happy Friday. This week we're celebrating, or Monday we celebrated, International Women's Day. The theme is choose to challenge. And I've talked this week about a number of women who I think demonstrated great leadership skills and have influenced my life either directly or indirectly. I've talked about Jacinda Ardern, Brené Brown, Malala Yousafzai, and I talked about my biology teacher, Miss Bradshaw, yesterday. And today I wanted to talk about, if I can keep it together, I wanted to talk about my mum, because for me, clearly, my mum has had the biggest influence on my life, and I get my strength and my resilience from her. She passed away last month on the 3rd of February on my 60th birthday after a long illness at the age of 91. Long illness. But to the end, she was a battler. And the doctors told my sister's in the UK, she was at her bedside. I'm halfway across the world in Australia. He told my sister she's probably got 2 hours to live. It was 3 days later before she finally left us. She held on till the end. And I'm not going to go through a year by year life story of Mum. All I'll say is she didn't have it easy. She was in pain for a lot of her life. But she never complained. She never complained. And she never wanted to be a burden. And as my brother-in-law said at the funeral, that she was famous for 2 sayings, is everyone all right? Always the first thing she'd say, is everyone all right? Preceded by, sorry to bother you. She'd ring me and it would be so great to hear from my mum. And first thing she'd say is, sorry to bother you. Just want to find out, is everybody all right? And then she'd talk about the weather. But she was a battler. As I say, she didn't have it easy, but she wanted the best for my sister and I, whatever that might be. And there was a number of difficult conversations over the years I've had to have with my mum, not by choice. The first was coming out and telling her that I was gay. That was pretty tough. But I think even tougher in a way was telling her that I'd been offered a job in Australia. And I was looking for a job, and she kept asking me every week, well, have you found anything? Have you found anything? And I kept putting off telling her. And eventually said, well, actually, Mum, I've been offered a job in Australia. And without hesitation, she said, well, you're going to take it on anyway. You're going to take it, aren't you? You're going to take it, aren't you? She knew it's an opportunity that I could not overlook, albeit I was going to go halfway around the world. So I know that I get my strength, as I've said, and resilience from Mum. And I think if leaders could lead like a good parent, the world would be a much better place. And I don't mean treating employees as children. I mean caring and supporting, as a child falls over, we pick them up and dust them down. We should do the same with our employees, not physically pick them up, but go, yeah, that setback was all right, let's learn from it. What have we learned? Let's move on and be better for it. And being a champion and an advocate and a supporter. And I choose the theme of International Women's Day, choose to challenge. I choose you to challenge all of us to be better leaders and to lead like a good parent. I'll talk to you next week. Bye.